Mark is asking about why do PE guys hate growth? Let's ask private equity Pete that. Why do you hate growth so much?
Guys don't hate growth. They just appreciate value. A business has a reason to exist and cash flows. They just don't focus on 8 times sales businesses.
Yes. It's because you can't borrow money. Just kidding. You can't borrow money against revenue. You can borrow money against cash flow and EBITDA. That the bank is like fairly certain they'll see the following year. So another way to put private equity versus venture capital, which is a form of private equity, which is a growth form of private equity, or value stock investing or growth stock investing, is think about it like a home. Guys, Fundrise, go check out Fundrise. Danica, what's up? Nice to see you. Okay, so think about it like a house, right? A house, reasonably, you know that someone's going to rent it and you know it's going to cash flow, and then you can borrow money on that thing, right? And so that means that you can lever it up, and the majority of your return comes from the leverage. That's what private equity is. It's generally stable businesses that you lever up and you, okay, well, distressed for him, I guess. Now that we're in a distressed environment. But you lever them up and then you lever them up and you basically, you get the returns from kind of the debt pay down, the dividends, and whatever growth there is left, right? But in growth investing, nobody's going to lever those companies up. There's a reason why like Snapchat doesn't really have debt. Like all these high flying tech companies like Shopify has no debt, because if they have a really crappy couple quarters, they might be running out of cash and like firing a bunch of people. So that's why with growth investing specifically, you really have to believe in the trend, and you really have to believe not only in the trend, you have to believe in that company. And so I always draw on this experience. I really believed in Apple when I got my hands on that first iPhone. I said, this is game changing. And the only reason why I knew it was game changing is because I had a Palm Pilot before that, and I had a Pocket PC before that in middle school. Yeah, private equity Pete's laughing at me.